Hi you guys, Latoya here. Welcome to my crafty space. I have out some stamp sets because I decided to try to make a pie card. This is just on a whim. I'm heating up dinner for my fiance, because I meal prepped. Oh my gosh, life is so much easier for me. I love meal prepping. So I have like beef stroganoff heating up right now for him and some healthy garlic bread. Anyhow, I decided to try to make a card really fast before he came home. And I have pie on the brain. I cannot eat pie right now. It just has way too many calories for me. So I'm going to make a pie card. Again, wedding planning, you guys. So I have out a piece of white cardstock just at A2 size. And I think I'm going to make a blueberry background and slap the pie right on front. I think that would be super cute. It's crazy how these two sets actually intertwine. I'm not going to make a mixed berry card right now, but I just wanted to be blueberries just because I don't know. Just blueberries just sounds so nice. Maybe because I just trained and I have like blueberries on the brain. So I'm going to do like a little one sheet wonder. And this is my first time playing with this set. And this should be super easy because it is pretty much just a lot of simple stamping. Even if I had to color, I wouldn't mind it. You know what? I need to check that garlic bread. All right. So I'm actually gonna stamp off on the side just because I need to know what I'm playing with. Okay, so I stamped out my pie and I just started coloring it, which I'm sorry I didn't capture, but I'll probably make another one also. You guys, I cannot wait to get my hands on this set. You already know that I love all the sweets and I'm pretty particular about the styles that I like, and this was like borderline like, okay, this is my style. I like the design of these stamps and such. And now that I've colored this pie, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now what am I going to do? Oh, I was actually going to improv a little bit because I love the blueberry here and I kind of just want it to be seen, like more of it to be seen. I'm going to make like a little mess off to the side, like the pie has just seeped out of the container. Now that makes it look super, super yummy. All right, I'm about to redo this in gray. Okay, so after some futzing, I finally figured out what color I wanted to make my pie holder, my pie container. And now I think I'm going to give this like a wood background and figure out some things to put on the side here and then my sentiment. So fingers crossed. So I'm going to use my palette thought set because I really like this wood here to help ground this image. So I'm going to use a plain circle die. Again, these are like from my favorite things, but if you have Stampin' Up, use Stampin' Up. I just can't rebuy what I already own. Looks good to me. Bringing out this set for the Happiness is Homemade stamp. Whoops. Which I might angle at top for the sentiment, like bend it so it kind of rounds a little bit. We'll see. So I use my acrylic block here to try to place my stamp where I believe I want to stamp, and I think this will look good. So fingers crossed. I bent my stamp a little bit. Okay, doesn't look that bad. So I ended up changing my background dye to just a Night of Navy color, just because this silver, the gray, it was, did I just say silver? Whatever, it's 6 a.m. It was just a little too off, and I don't know, I didn't want the card to look too matchy-matchy, but I guess that's where I am. I just didn't see any other color that I really liked, so I took the blue and it just looks a lot better, so I'm just going to go with it because I feel like I'm really starting to overthink this card and I don't want to do that. So I stamped the happiness is homemade here at the top of this, and I tried to bend it a little bit, but it is a little hard with red rubber. With a cling stamp, it's easier for me to manipulate to have something look rounded and super cute. So I tried it with this. I have a little hump. It does make it look a little uneven, but honestly, this is card making, this is homemade, it's fine. Again, that was another thing, I was like overthinking like way too much, but I really do like the addition of the happiness is homemade right above the top. Could it look a little more posh? It could. If I was making this card for like, you know, a bakery or something, I would definitely redo that and try to get it perfect, maybe even cut my stamp, but I just did want to deal with that right now. So because I have a sentiment there already, I'm not going to put one here off to the side. I think I'm going to go through my ribbon box and just look for a little bit of ribbon. Here is my box of goodies, and I think this is Old Night of Navy by Stampin' Up. This here I got last year. It came in like a pack of 3, I believe. I didn't like the other 2 colors really in the pack, so I bought 2 sets of this just so I can have this blue because it pairs so well. I think it's like the denim color. I'm not 100% sure. They didn't write it on here. They wrote it on the bag, and of course I don't have the bag because, you know, I'm not trying to just keep extra stuff. So I just think a little detail to fill in this gap here would look nice. I don't want to like overwhelm this card because the blueberries already have so much going on, and then my additional layer here with the interest inside of the die cut is plenty. So I think I'm just going to span this across and call it a day. Yeah, not too much thinking, just gonna do. I spent 2 days, well, I worked on this yesterday morning. Was it the night before? I got the idea and I was practicing coloring some pies, and then yesterday morning I woke up and just started going at it, and I didn't get to finish before work. I think it's cute. It's very cheerful and everything's popping. So I actually decided that I wanted a blueberry just like sitting off here to the side. So I am Copic coloring one so it has like the same tones that are here versus being stamped here on the background. So I just Copic colored that, you know, give it a little stamp out. And now I need to color that green. So I feel like I should do a couple, but I'm just trying not to do too much. You know what? I do need a couple berries. Like, I'm sorry, I need a few. So I'll stamp out 2 more, and I think that'll give my card the close that I want. So. You guys, I absolutely love the addition of these Copic color berries on my card. Like, I feel like the card is truly complete now and it really stands out. I was just staring at it looking like, okay, I'm missing some kind of embellishment or something. And it turns out I just needed a bit more berries to really drive home that this is a blueberry pie. My brain's just kind of weird sometimes, but I'm glad I stuck with it and figured out the berries. So to do a quick recap, I made this background here with the berry blessing set. Just stamp these all over, and then I didn't even have to do any work. You just take this color here to fill in the stamped berries and you are done. So it did take a little bit of time, you know, not much, just a couple minutes, but you have this great background that you make on your own. So it took a little bit of time, you know, like a few minutes, but I'm really happy that I created my own background because, again, playing with my stamps and using my tools makes me so happy. And I was really glad to get inky with this set finally. This ribbon here is from last year's like trio pack, and I'm glad I pulled that out because I absolutely love this color. It's so rich, and Night of Navy is like one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love this Stampin' Up color, so I was happy to still have that ribbon in my stash. This wood here, so cute. It ended up helping like give more richness to the card and also adding a bit of a background here. So remember, if you watch my haul video, that's literally the only reason why I bought the Palette Thought set, was because I loved this wood, and I've used this in a couple cards so far, and I love it. Everything else here is a little subjective, but I absolutely love that. The addition of the happiness is homemade. While I'm still a little that I couldn't get it to bend the way I wanted, it's still nice, and this card's homemade. Things aren't going to be like 100% perfect. Again, I might finagle with the red rubber to make it actually arch like I want it to, but at the moment I'm just trying to, you know, do my idea, and then I just stuck with it because I was like, I just wanted this card to be over. I didn't want to like overthink anymore. I felt like I was really overthinking, you guys. And finally playing with the sweets and treats set, that was one of my absolute loves from the mini catalog that's out right now. I love cakes, cookies, pie. You guys know that. I am just like, oh my gosh, sweets are amazing. So why not like own all the sweets, since I cannot eat all the sweets, because that is not in my best interest. Even despite getting ready for a wedding, it's not in your best interest. My best interest or anyone else's, you know, moderation is key. Anyhow, this was just so much fun to play with. It kept my sweet tooth at bay, and I just had a blast with this set. And then, you know, just staring at the card thinking I was done, adding the berries here along the side of the, well, this is a cake stand, but we're going to use it as a pie stand today. It ended up just being pretty magnificent. And, you know, I just made the little addition here of the blueberry sauce like oozing out, because, you know, a pie is delicious when you have the juices just oozing out on the side, and it just looks so cute, so cute. And I love the addition of the berry here to draw attention to that, because I just drew it in. So I love this card. I can't wait to remake something similar. It's just so happy, and I love it. Another thing I was going to say, you guys, speaking of being happy, in 2 days, me and Trevor are going to go to our venues. 2 days. In 2 days, we are going to see our wedding venues. So, like, that is going to start our official clock for how much time I'm going to have to get to my goal weight before I have to pick a dress, and then, you know, wait hopefully 6 months to get it in, unless I buy a dress off the rack, and then I have to worry about alterations. So I'm definitely going to be making a lot of sweet cards, because it really helps me just like, you know, focus on not wanting sweets when I'm creating something super sweet. Ha ha ha. All right. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my card. I love how this ribbon breaks up the background. It's such a nice, simple addition. And again, I used the same kind of layout idea from my last card that I posted, where I looked at the catalog for inspiration. You know what? I just want to stamp a pie on the inside of here, because I just do. So I'm beyond excited, like, oh my goodness. And I'm making my wedding invitations, so stay tuned for all of that goodness. There's a lot of stress there as well. All right, awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my video. I hope you all do something crafty that makes your heart happy, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.